Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to your program called Monthly Horoscope for March 2022, and especially for you coming from Sagittarius. Before I begin, here's my email. Send me this email if you wish to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and most importantly, your palms. Your palms belong to your soul. All the lines and the signs talk about your past, your present, and your future. And we have to depend on the soul to mark all these things to know our future. So I'll use that as well as your date of birth and time of birth. If you like to play lotteries, I will show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers. And to reach your soul, I will teach you how to do that. That will be a wonderful experience for you to know how to connect with your soul and to activate the energies so that your third eye can start and so that your aura can begin. We'll talk more about that later. The first 15 days of March, these are going to be for you coming from Sagittarius, very, very lucky morning and afternoon for you. You're going to have all kinds of good planets by your side, giving you a good time where your work, where your job, where your income comes from. And you will see that promotions can be in line. Finding a new job is very easy and obvious. And you will see you'll get along with your colleagues and you'll get along with the people you work for. So it's going to be a great experience in the first 15 days where job is concerned. Where business is concerned, you have to make sure that you're giving it all of your energies. Because whether it's in your own country, whether it's foreign countries, whether whatever your status is going to be improved in business. And you're going to have a good time, meaning that money comes in freely. Making good contacts in business is wonderful. And your general financials are on the move to get yourself to do something very, very lucky. So give it your best shot in the first 15 days of March, where business and finances and job is concerned. If you find a new romance in the first 15 days, it's going to be a splendid one. Splendid. Splendid in the sense that you'll meet somebody very favorable and very compatible for you. So you'll be lucky. Look after that person and get closer and closer to that person. These partnerships of romance, they also can include somebody you could do business with. If you have an ongoing romance already, it's going to improve a lot. And the togetherness is going to be wonderful in the first 15 days of March. And if you are married, it's going to be a very stable time, a blissful time, understanding and supporting each other. Now let's talk about lotteries. Before I go to the last 16 days of March, I want to give you your lottery numbers. Your lottery numbers will apply for the whole month of March. So let's see what we do. I'm going to give you three sets of lottery numbers. The first one, I will call it the 1 series. And from the 1 series, you will get the number 1, 10, 19, 28, 37, 46, 55, 64, 73, and 82, and also 91. So these are going to be the sets of lottery numbers. The second set of lottery numbers from a different planet, they are going to be the number 7, 16, 25, 34, 43, 52, 61, 70, and 79. And the third set, oh yeah, and the third set of lottery numbers, I will choose from the tarot cards, Kabbalistic tarot cards. And let's see what the tarot cards will give you. What numbers? Okay, let's see. And I'll choose always the bottom card. And let's see what the number is here. Well, it's a very powerful card. And it resembles many planets here. The signs of Mars and the description of Mars is all here. And because of that, I'm going to choose the number 9 series. So the number 9 series is going to give you these numbers. The number 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72. So I keep multiplying. And I keep coming, everything, the numbers from the 9 series will end to that. So these are the 3 sets of numbers for lotteries for the month of March. Now, I want to go to the area of your last 16 days of March. The last 16 days of March for you are also going to be wonderful. You coming from Sagittarius, and you're going to find many opportunities. You've got a sinus issue. You're going to find many opportunities in this last 16 days of March. And where job is concerned, you'll have the chance to bring a much more better effort to make your job increase in value, which means you could change for a better job. You could definitely find opportunities to make more money even where you're working. So your aura is going to be pretty active where job is concerned. Speak to your bosses. See how they can help you to get a better deal in the last 16 days of March where job is concerned. And if you want to make changes, it's a good time to make changes as well. Now regarding business. So regarding business, what do? We advise you that business can be growing tremendously well in the last 16 days of March. So go all out and make your attempt. Tie up with business new partnerships, tie up with new products, expand if you want. And you will see that the last 16 days of March, they help you tremendously get your financial area in business become better and better and better. Regarding your general finances, there's a lot of improvement as well, I see. The growth is there. Go and speak to your bank manager. For all you know, you might get some good news from them. Now we will go to your areas of romance or your area of romance. So your job business is going to flower, to really flourish and do well. If you find a new romance in the last 16 days, it's going to be a tremendously lucky one as well. And if you have an ongoing romance, it also goes superbly well. So romance areas are on the go very profitably for you. And if your marriage is going to be a blissful time, a time for harmony, a time for togetherness, a time to make things really work. So it looks like the whole month for you, you coming from Sagittarius, is going to be very lucky in romance areas, marriage areas, work, business areas. Make an attempt to start getting going. I want to speak to you about your health areas for the whole month of March. You have to be careful that your spine may give you problems in 2 areas, especially your neck area, and then especially your lower spine area. So these 2 areas, watch out, that your spine is being pressed, is compressing on the nerves, and that's how the pain will start. Other than that, your stomach may go very, very gastric. So eat on time and be careful what you eat as well. The trouble with your shoulders is shown. So you may have some shoulder problems, maybe contributed by the neck issue. And your shoulder problems will weaken your arms and weaken your hands. So look into the shoulder problems. So these are the health problems that I can find for you. So it looks like a wonderful month of March for you in every possible area. You can know your next 9 years by connecting to me through an email. And this is my email. Send me this email. Send me this email if you would like to have a 90-minute session with me to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and looking at your palms. This is called a 90-minute session with me. It will cost you USD $50. In this 90 minutes, I'll talk to you about your next 9 years, age by age, calendar year by calendar year. I'll work on it. And I'll show you as well how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers. If you're just a serious lottery player, I'll show you how to formulate your own numbers. It's a system which I will teach you, which includes the energies of the soul as well. And I'll show you how to multiply your energies so that you can do very well through lucky colors, lucky gemstones, lucky days, lucky directions. There's a lot of energy to teach you. And the most powerful energy of all is to connect to your soul and activate it. Activate it so that on a daily basis, hourly basis, you will have the probability of getting your soul very much involved with whatever you're doing. That's when you become supernatural in whatever you do with the help of the soul. Look at the people we hear about creating such wonderful inventiveness. How do they get such things into their mind? It's because they have connected with the soul. And that's what I'll teach you. So send me this email if you wish to have a 90-minute session with me. And let's get cracking on it. Just for USD $50, all these energies will be taught to you. In the meantime, I wish you a good month of March. Thank you. Goodbye.